Opposition Deputy Gilbert Caro is seen here at the National Assembly just before being detained by secret police in May last year. He was missing for more than a month before he reappeared in prison and was eventually released. In December, it happened again, his whereabouts unknown for more than a month, except this time he remains in jail. It's part of what Penal Forum calls a pattern of involuntary disappearances carried out by security forces for the purpose of intimidation and control. The head of the NGO that provides legal aid to detainees told Al Jazeera that disappearances have escalated this year, especially since a state of emergency was declared because of the pandemic.
There are 219 detentions associated directly with forced disappearances. First, they disappear, and eventually the person appears and often becomes a political prisoner if the arrest is for political reasons.
But not all disappearances are political, nor do the victims always reappear. KIANSI GARNICA is now caring for her two grandsons, the children of her 34-year-old son, Herbert. She says he was out looking for a job when he was picked up by the National Guard and taken away.
They'd beaten him so badly that when I found him in the morgue, he didn't have a face anymore. Only his mother could have recognized him. I need justice, but there's been none. Not even a call from the prosecutors.
A report just issued by the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights expresses concern about what she calls a pattern of arbitrary detentions and violations, including allegations of torture and forced disappearances by security forces. Last year, she reported they'd killed nearly 7,000 people. Al Jazeera asked Venezuela's Prosecutor General to respond. He says the report recognized efforts to investigate thousands of cases of torture and cruel treatment, resulting in 26 convictions. 117 police were also found guilty of murder, he said.
The reports issued about Colombia, Peru, Chile, Ecuador, and the US don't get the same media attention as Venezuela. The issue of human rights shouldn't be used for the political gain.
Perhaps, but human rights groups say that under the state of emergency, an increasing number of journalists, doctors, opposition politicians, and ordinary citizens are being detained, with their constitutional guarantees even more limited. Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera.